Hey guys, let's start this video again. SD card, please stop failing. Do appreciate it when you work. Huge question I get asked all the time is about travel insurance, which company to go for, which ones to avoid, what to look for in a policy, and things like that. And I am not an expert on travel insurance. When I find my travel insurance, I'm just looking like, I'm gonna pretend I know what I'm talking about, which is pretty much what I do twice a week anyway. So, hi, welcome to my channel. Before we jump into all that goodness, let's thank the sponsors of this video over at italki. If you fancy taking a few language lessons, then they are affordable. You speak with an actual human, one-on-one, with a native speaker, and they teach you how to have real conversations in your chosen language, which is awesome. So if you want to take part in that and learning a language has been on your bucket list, then the link is down below for a buy one, get one free, and that is all thanks to italki. We love you. Okay, so travel insurance. Because I'm reaching such a broad amount of countries, I'm just going to run through a checklist of things you're going to have to look for in a policy, or things that I look for in a policy. And no doubt someone down there who's some sort of insurance expert is going to tell me I'm completely wrong. Well, you know what? I probably am. Not to be so mean about it. First things first, find out what their payout is. This is normally the one you all look for. Now, when you go onto comparison sites to look for your travel insurance, it's easy to want to pick the cheapest one. Most of us are smart enough to actually look and read some of the policy and see what you actually get for your money if anything, God forbid, happens. So see what their payout is compared to other ones, because you can end up paying $10 more and go from a $5 million payout for medical things to 10 million. So just see how much they're going to pay and how much they can pay if anything happens. Big issue I always have is finding travel insurance that will cover my technology. If you're going away, I'm not saying that this is me, with $5,000 worth of technology, you're gonna have a really hard time finding a generic insurance policy that is gonna cover you for that amount. It normally ends up either being an add-on extra through the insurance company or going for a specialist insurance where that is your main priority. And it normally involves paying a huge excess, but if you're traveling with literally 5 grand's worth of gear or 10 grand's worth of gear, unless you can afford to lose it and replace it, go and find either an add-on to your policy to increase the coverage, or just go for a specialist coverage. So before you leave for your trip, make sure you write down all the details of your policy. Keep it in your purse, as in the number you must call to your insurance policy number, which is normally quite a long number, because that's what you'll need to quote on the phone. Something else you'll want to find out is, do you need to call your insurance company before you seek medical assistance? Now, of course, this isn't always possible. If you get hit by a truck, I don't think you're going to be like,
Wait, hold on, ambulance. Gotta make a call.
But if it's saying like you've got the flu or a stomach bug or something like that where you're not dying, then check to see if you need to call them up before you seek assistance. Now, please remember, with travel insurance, you need to pay for your medical bills anyway. The only point of having travel insurance most of the time is because they'll pay you back. But again, check with your insurance. Some places are different. Some will require you to pay it all up front, then they'll pay you back. Some have different policies, so find that out. Something else you'll want to look for is whether you can extend your policy whilst you're away. Now, there is a huge company called World Nomads. I am not with them, but literally every other traveler on the planet seems to be. One reason is because you can extend whilst you're away, and you can also buy whilst you're away. So if you go to Australia for a 1-year working holiday and feel like, oh, wait a minute, I want to stay 2 years, or I want to go to Asia for 3 months after on my way home, want to get insurance, make sure it's extendable, because trust me, if you're going away for a year, you're not going away for a year. Unless you have something incredible to go back to, you're staying out there for as long as effing possible.
Oh, my hair is so fluffy today. I love it.
So see if you can extend whilst you're away. Super convenient. First, you need to find out what they're going to cover you for. Passport, lost luggage, delayed flight, cancelled flight, things like that. Are they going to cover you for things like that? Find out. Finally, I'm going to talk about excess. Now, excess is basically what you have to pay before they pay you. So, for example, for lost luggage, the excess may be $100, which means you have to put forward $100 in excess before they give you the money. So if your backpack and its contents are worth $150, what I mean? You can get an excess waiver on a lot of policies, but it will cost you extra. Sometimes you can find a policy that has really low excess, really low, and it could be perfect for you. So it will be different for everyone, but please, for the love of God, check your excess because sometimes it just won't be worth getting because you're not going to be getting anything back. Okay, so those are my top tips on picking the greatest travel insurance of all time. Like I said, all of you from all over the world, so I can't be specific, but if you have any more questions, drop them down below. I'm sure, like I said, there's lots of experts out there, unlike me. So help each other out. If you're from different parts of the world, then help a sister or a brother out down there in the comments. Anyway, I gotta go. Don't forget you can subscribe, keep up to date with all my travels, and get some advice as well. There's also Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all at Psycho Traveler, but the links are down below. And I will see you Monday.